Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, as our undefeated 4th-ranked Tigers of Grambling State travel to take on the winless ULM Warhawks. The defense came out and got after the QB. Evans drops back. He has time, tries to scramble out, but is sacked by freshman Richard Maynard and Josh Carey. Warhawks forced to punt, and the Tigers came out hot. Brooks takes it up the gut, makes a cut, and picks up 10. 3 plays later, Austin sends Higgins out wide. The sophomore QB drops back. He scrambles right and is looking to go deep, and he finds Will Higgins wide open, and he walks into the end zone. 7-0 Grambling State. Warhawks look to answer. Evans drops back, has tons of time in the pocket, scrambles out to his right. He sheds 2 tackles, gets stood up by Jackson, and it's a fumble. Goff is there to scoop it up, but Grambling State could not capitalize. ULM takes back over. Carter takes the dive up the middle, makes a cut, and is off to the races. Duke Carter IV goes 70 yards to the house. We're all knotted up at 7. GSU takes back over. Austin drops back and lobs it up to Terrell on the outside. And check out the grab. He comes down with it. The big wideout picks up 21. Then Austin goes back to the air and hits Terrell on the check down. He turns it upfield and stiff arms and gains another 21 yards. A few plays later, Austin drops back. He scrambles out to his right, winds up, and throws a laser to Rob Bradford in the end zone. What a passing catch. 14-7 GSU. But here comes ULM. Evans with the 3-step drop. Steps up and connects with Turner. He makes a move and gets loose. He's finally dragged down after a 32-yard pickup. Later in the drive, Carter takes the draw, throws a nasty stiff arm on Carey, finds some open space, and is off to the races. He's finally tackled after picking up 31. 3 plays later, Evans drops back and has tons of time. Finally hits Pennington wide open in the back of the end zone, 14-14. Tigers offense back on the field. Austin goes back to the air and threads the needle to Terrell across the middle for a 19-yard gain. Last play of the first quarter, Austin with the deep drop, and he's looking to go deep again. Check out this catch by DJ Clark over the defender. What a play. Next play, Charlie Brooks will get his 14th touchdown on the season, giving the Tigers a 21-14 lead. But ULM isn't going away. Evans looking to go back to the air. He hits White on the check down, and he bowls his way to the first down. Then Evans goes back to the air, this time hitting Carter, and the speedy back turns on the Jets and picks up 15 yards. Later, Evans fakes the screen right, and he's looking to go deep. He connects with Hoda behind the defense, and he is gone. 53 yards to the house. We're tied up again. Tigers take back over. Austin looking to go back to the air. He drops back, scrambles right, and throws a gorgeous pass to Clark on the sideline for 22. Then Austin with the deep drop. This time he scrambles left and threads the needle to Gunn for 18. Dangerous pass. Then Higgins takes the counter right. He follows his blockers and picks up 12 in the first. Next play, Higgins takes the handoff up the middle, finds a crease, and spins his way to a 14-yard gain. Then CB23 goes up the gut and bowls his way to the end zone. GSU up a touchdown. Next ULM possession, Carter takes the handoff up the middle and fights his way to an 11-yard gain. A few plays later, Evans looks to go back to the air, drops back, tries to scramble right, but big Cam Richardson is there to get the sack. ULM forced to punt, and the Tigers look to capitalize. Austin drops back and hits Clark on the drag route. He cuts upfield and picks up 9. Then Charlie Brooks finds a hole on the left, turns it upfield, and the big back picks up 13. Then Will Higgins gets into the act, finding space on the left-hand side, cuts it back, and picks up 9. Later in the drive, Austin drops back, scrambles to his right, and he has tons of space in front of him. He cuts it back inside and gets laid out at the 5-yard line. Then Will Higgins takes the handoff and walks into the end zone. Tigers take the 2-score lead. Warhawks look to answer. Evans with the deep drop. Tries to scramble to his right. He bounces off of Jason Brown, but Richard Maynard is there to bring him down. ULM forced to punt. 20 seconds left in the half. Austin drops back, scrambles to his left, sets his feet, and throws a rope to Rob Bradford. The big tight end gets to the 15-yard line. Next play, Austin goes back to the air. He breaks the pocket to the right and hits Chad Terrell wide open across the middle, and he fights his way into the end zone. Grambling State goes up 21 at the half. Phil Austin and the Tigers offense are playing out of their minds right now, and the defense is starting to shut down the Warhawks. Let's see if they can keep it going in the second half. Start of the third, Brooks finds a huge hole on the left, gets upfield and picks up 12 yards. Later on 3rd and long, Austin with the drop back. and hits Clark on the curl route. The senior turns the corner and gains 19. Then CB23 gets going, taking the zone run to the left, shedding the tackle and picking up another 15 yards. Next play, Phil keeps the option right, follows his blockers, cuts inside and gets tackled, lands on the pile, but he gets back up and picks up 13. Then Austin drops back and hits Rob Bradford in the end zone. Grambling State has blown this game wide open. Warhawks look to bounce back. Evans with the drop back and finds Hodo across the middle. He gets upfield and picks up 20. Then Evans goes back to the air again, this time hitting Carter on the check down. He cuts it back inside and picks up 15. Later drive, Evans drops back and waits and waits and waits. Finally hits Turner on the sideline, and he's pushed out after a 13-yard gain. It would lead to a field goal. Tigers take back over. Austin drops back and scrambles to his right. He sets his feet, and look at this rope that he throws to route on the sideline. What a pass for 16. Then Austin goes back to the air, scrambles to his left, sets his feet again, and throws another dart to Pate across the middle for a 22-yard pickup. Later in the drive, Austin hits Higgins across the middle. He hits the circle button and backs his way into the end zone. Touchdown number 5 for Austin, 56-24 Grambling State. After a missed ULM field goal, Austin still showing off his arm. Check out the throw to Terrell on the sideline for 22. A few plays later, Austin drops back and hits Clark on the slant. He gets upfield and gets brought down just shy of the 30. Later drive, Austin keeps the option right, drops his shoulders, and picks up 9 yards. Then Charlie Brooks goes up the gut and gets into the end zone for the 3rd time today, and congrats to the sophomore. He just broke the Grambling State rushing touchdown record, 43 touchdowns in 2 years, and that would do it. Grambling State would roll impressively, 63-24. Phil Austin had an amazing day, 24-27 for 415 yards and 5 touchdowns, a GSU record. On the ground, Charlie Brooks keeps his 100-yard streak alive, 23 carries for 133 yards and 3 scores. Will Higgins carried the rock 14 times for 60 yards in the score. Out wide, DJ Clark led the way with 5 grabs for 105 yards. Rob Bradford chipped in with another 5 grabs for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. Chad Terrell had 5 grabs for 99 yards and 1 score. And Will Higgs had 4 grabs for 58 yards and 2 end zone visits. On defense, Josh Carey had another 10-tackle game, and Richard Maynard breaks 10 sacks on the season with his 3-sack performance. What an impressive win for our Tigers. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're brand new, and hit those links down in my description. And follow your boy on Facebook, IG, and Twitter at BigCGatGame. Coming up in the Tigers In podcast, we welcome 2 new members to the recruiting class and look ahead to our homecoming game against Lafayette. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.